Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. John Lackey is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Lackey looks in. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Michael Saunders will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. EK, one of your old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he has just not been effective at all on the road. Not really sure what the reason has been, but he's really got to change that trend here in this one.
Davis is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Stepping in, Justin Upton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. EK, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jose Abreu will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Lackey gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Williams is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Andre Ethier will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Second baseman.
Number 65 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Smoke toward third. Upton is up with it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. David Ortiz will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away. Joey Votto will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Bryce Harper will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Darnell Sweeney steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Up next for Washington.
1 away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the center fielder, Rajai Davis. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Michael Saunders digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A strong inning that time out of John. Cameron Rupp will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. 1-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Sweeney. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Derek Nugent, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. High pop-up. Lucroy has a play. 2 down. Number 13 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Jackie Robinson will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Tap fouled at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mookie Betts is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Lackey's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. In there at the knees, strike 1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was well on his way to a quick inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have turned the tables on that idea.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Andre Ethier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a curveball, this one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Number 65 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Swing and a line drive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Justin Upton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, he hasn't shown that he's been able to resist those inside pitches. He may as well just keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing those pitches off the plate.
Ted Williams stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 17 for him on the season, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead. In is Joey Votto now. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo. Darnell Sweeney heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Shortstop, Darnell.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center, and it gives the Nationals a 3-1 lead. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson scoops it up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Michael Saunders digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And there's the fastball from Lackey. 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Mookie Betts stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Bryce Harper will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Cameron Rupp in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Number 13 stands in.
Number 13.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So Jose Abreu will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the powerful third baseman, Evan Longoria. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jonathan Lucroy stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Andre Ethier steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Grounded up the first baseline. Lackey comes set. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jackie Robinson will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Justin Upton comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Up next for the Cubs,
Ted Williams will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Saunders going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have come back to tie it at 3. Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Lucroy has it, and he makes the throw to first. Ortiz is retired, 2 down now.
first baseman, number 19,
Joey Votto will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pitch is popped up. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top. Number 65 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Not the kind of day he was hoping for. So let's see if he can get something going right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting,
Darnell Sweeney stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis stands in as he looks at a called strike. Lackey steps into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Tapped down the line. Gonna be a tough play. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Michael Saunders stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bryce Harper steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Saunders, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting,
Cameron Rupp will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Derek Nugent will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Number 13 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Justin Upton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from 3rd, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at 3rd. Ted Williams will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Leading off the inning, Mookie Betts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
John Gray will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Well,
ouch, that one hit him.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. That'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
And that's too high, ball 2.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Evan Longoria gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second. 2-1, here it is. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jonathan Lucroy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 1 out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense that he might be overthrowing a little out there.
You know, and that's such a common problem for young relievers. Sometimes you got to learn to dial it back a little bit and then get it back in the strike zone.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Clay Buchholz will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Clay Buchholz.
So striding in, Jonathan Lucroy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Asdrubal Cabrera will be summoned now to be the pinch runner, trying to hold the lead. Andre Ethier is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Carlos Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
58. Carlos Perez.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Up next for Washington,
Darnell Sweeney steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-5 ball game. Rajay Davis stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Drilled to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the Michael Taylor is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Asdrubal Cabrera will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jeremy Jeffress will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Jeremy Jeffress. This change defensively.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Now playing second base, number 58, Carlos Perez. Now catching, number 13.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Up with it, Cabrera. But it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joey Votto. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. On the ground near home. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
So stepping in, Cameron Rupp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The 1-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Nugent. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret. This is his favorite side to hit from. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there, and the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Michael Saunders, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Francisco Liriano come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Michael Saunders stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Liriano gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th.
Now batting, right
Mookie
fielder.
Betts stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, and they take a 7-5 lead. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Aroldis Chapman is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54.
Number 13 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out. Jackie Robinson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Justin Upton steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
And if he swung at that first one, no reason not to go up there again.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Ted Williams makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. This is pulled into right. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.